Hello guys, welcome back to another video. If you ever launched your startup, you might have posted it on LinkedIn, X, Reddit, Product Hunt, and then wait for a couple of days and then notice that nothing happened. I think almost every founder has been through that. The truth is, building a great product is only half the job. The other half is making sure that people actually discover it. And that's exactly what this video is about. Over the last few months, I have been collecting some of the best websites where you can submit your startup to. And some can bring you users, some can improve your SEO, some can give you the quality backlinks, and some can even help you get discovered by the investors. So today in this video, I am going to share 50 plus websites that you should submit your startup to. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. So let's start with the websites that should be on the top of your checklist, which are launch platforms. These websites are designed to put your startup in front of people who are actively looking for new products. Of course, Product Hunt is the biggest one, but do not stop right there. I'll also recommend you to launching on Aura++, BetaList, Early Hunt, Indie Hunt, Maker Hunt, Side Hunt, Micro Launch, Startup Pace, Launching Next, You Need, and honestly each platform has a slightly different audience, but together they can give your launch much more reach than relying on a single website. And one quick tip here, do not submit everywhere on the same day. Instead, spread your submissions over a week or two. That way you are creating multiple opportunities for people to discover your startup instead of getting one big spike and then disappearing completely. Moving on to the next are startup directories. Some of the best ones are Crunchbase, Wellfound, F6S, Startup Ranking, Startup Buffer, Awesome Indie, Alternative 2, Open Alternative, and Uno Directory. And if someone searches for your company 6 months from now, there's a good chance that one of these directories will show up in the Google results. Now, if you are building an AI startup, this category is a must. You should definitely check this out. And even if your startup is not related to AI, then also you should check this out. AI directories have grown incredibly fast and people actively browse them looking for tools to solve specific problems. I'd recommend submitting to There Is an AI for that, FutureFi, TopAI.tools, AI Tool Directory, AI MagicBox.tools, Findly.tools, Submit AI Tools, Turbo0, and Z Platform AI. And by the way, I'll leave all their links in the description down. And a small tip here, do not use the exact same description everywhere. Customize your headline, mention your unique value proposition, and use screenshot and clearly show them what your product does. It only takes a few minutes, but it can definitely make your listing stand out and for long-term discoverability of your product. The next thing which I am going to show you is very important, that is founder communities. You cannot ignore this. Communities are where you'll find early adopters, fellow founders, developers, and people who are willing to tell you what they like and what they don't like. Actual feedback by actual users. And it is very effective. It helps in building trust from high quality people, from like-minded people. And some great places are Hacker News, Indie Hackers, PeerList, Dev Community, and Reddit. And there are a lot of subreddits in Reddit as well. One thing I would avoid is dropping your link and leaving. Instead, share your story, share questions, and engage with people. You'll build trust and your product will get much more attention. Do not just keep promoting your product, otherwise they have a very good algorithm as well. They'll ban you strictly and you'll never be able to share and be a part of the communication anymore. The next category is going to be investors platform. Even if you are not raising money today, I'd still recommend creating profiles on these investor focused platforms. It adds credibility to your startup and makes it easier for investors, journalists, and potential partners to find you. It only takes a few minutes to set up, and in the future you are definitely going to appreciate that. Finally, here are some more platforms that do not get talked about a lot, but they are definitely worth them out. So some of them include Phasier, Startup Fame, Launch Igniter, SaaS Hunt, 12 Tools, Wired Business, Similar Labs, Indie Deals, Tiny Startups. These may not send massive amount of traffic individually, but every listing is another opportunity for someone to discover your startup. And even if it is not sending you any traffic, it is definitely helping you in SEO. You'll get good quality backlinks and you'll build presence. A lot of people think that directory submissions are useless. Think of submitting to directories in a different angle. They are SEO assets to your project. They help in building backlinks and in long-term discoverability. So just treat them as that if you launch on a particular startup, next day you will get hundreds of users. It doesn't work that way. And I see and I read a lot of posts on Reddit. Many people are very upset about this. I do not understand why this happens, but you should understand what directories are all about. Okay, so these may not send massive amounts of traffic individually, but every listing is another opportunity for someone to discover your startup. If not today, maybe in the future. And that's really the mindset I want you to take away from this video. Don't just think about these websites individually. Think of them as one complete launch strategy. One platform might bring you 20 users. Another gives you a backlink. Another gets your startup indexed on Google. Another leads to a partnership. Individually, they might not seem very much, but together they will create momentum for you. And before we wrap up, here's my personal recommendation. If I had to prioritize submitting my startup, I'd definitely start with Product Hunt, Aura++, BetaList, Crunchbase. There is an AI for that. Hacker News, Indie Hackers, and Reddit. Once those are done, work your way through the rest over the next couple of weeks. Do not rush it. Make sure every profile is complete, your screenshot looks good, and your descriptions are tailored to each platform. I've included the complete list of every website I mentioned in the description, so you do not have to search for them one by one. And if I missed a platform that you think deserves to be on the list, let everyone know in the comments. And I'd love to discover more, and I'm sure everyone watching would too. If you have found this video helpful in any way, consider subscribing. I make content around startups, AI, SaaS, and practical growth strategies that you can actually use. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.